Attention! I've been representing all day. Listen up! And no, I am not Scotty Pippen. So, right now. Hey, if you don't mind, we want to welcome you to Nashville, Tennessee. To the state of Tennessee. We being Team USA Nashville that's sponsoring this event tonight. Do we have members of Team USA Nashville in the house? Please raise your hands. I know this is a lifestyle for everyone, but it's a huge deal. This is the largest kickboxing event in Tennessee and the city of Nashville history. And so we are truly honored to have all you guys stop by. And we're so fortunate for everybody to get here safely. And we stand in agreement with you to get home safely after we knock this out. Okay? We want to thank the dignitaries that stopped by. They had to get out of here, but we did have the U.S. Senator, Mr. Bill Hagerty, representing the state of Tennessee, Ms. Marsha Blackburn, representing the state of Tennessee, as well as several state legislators. Representative Senator Brenda Gilmore, I'm just shouting them out because I know the cameras are on. Senator Brenda Gilmore, Representative Vincent Dixie, Representative London Lamar, as well as our city elected officials representing Metro Nashville 2nd District, Ms. Keontae Toombs, and our mayor, Mayor John Cooper. With that being said, I want to see if Mr. Omari Boyd is in the house. I will say in 2017, I had a chance to be introduced to kickboxing. And it was because Coach Walker, helped with the help of President Rob Zabilski, brought Team USA to Tennessee State University to compete against Team Canada. And in 2017, it was something that I had never seen, and I say humbly, as we are all Americans, seeing an African American represent this sport. And so I was very intrigued, and since 2017, Team USA Kickboxing has been working with Team USA Nashville on bringing not only legislation to Tennessee, but also the national competition. So welcome everybody to the 2021 national competition to see who will represent Team USA. So this gentleman here brought a lot of attention to Tennessee, to Nashville, to Memphis, and I want to give the Body Snatcher a few words to give everybody a welcome as well. Body Snatcher.
That's it. Man, I just like to welcome y'all, man. Thank you for bringing your fighters to Nashville to fight for Waco. Of course, I couldn't do it myself. I had strong people in my corner. I had Rob Zablinski, who, gave me the start for Waco. Everyone knows Rob. Kevin Walker gave me my start in fighting, period, in the kickboxing game. So, it's just not a single man thing. So y'all can just take that to heart and encourage your fighters that they can do whatever they want to do. Don't discourage them. I know we may have people fighting in the same weight classes, maybe fighting teammates. I had to fight teammates. It's just something you got to do, but you have to let them know that pretty much there's always someone better than you. Wherever you go, there's always going to be someone better than you. And they can either drive them to do better or they'll quit. And if they quit, I hate to say it, but sometimes that's okay because they don't have the heart for it. And other people can step up and, take their place. So with that being said, I welcome y'all. And I hope that we have some strong fighters that's going to represent the country.
Well said, buddy. Thank you. As I hear the Body Snatcher speak, I'm looking around, and even though we'll be competing, I feel like we're all family here, first of all. This is one team. Again, we're representing the United States of America, so it's a very proud moment for Team USA Nashville to be standing here with you guys. And again, we are, even though we're competing, we all stand in agreement that we want to represent this country. Speaking of representing the country and also representing Nashville and the state of Tennessee, I want to bring somebody up that's very special to me, someone that has been behind the scene for over 10 years in Nashville, Tennessee, and Tennessee overall, not only bringing combat training and discipline to the industry, but really, if you guys don't know, helping young men and women, especially in our challenged areas, find sustainable mindset, finding a sustainable discipline, and being introduced to new careers and opportunities around the world. And this man has been behind the scenes working very hard and doesn't get a lot of credit for it. But he's been able to bring a collective of experts in business, real estate, community organizing. I do want to shout out Robert Savage back here, member of Team USA. Former NFL player, real estate developer, and local business owner of various restaurants and businesses. I want to represent Sky Ferrari here as well, Team USA Nashville. Sky Ferrari, again, real estate owner and investor all over the country, works and sharing his story with the young folks out there. He's also a promoter for Mayweather Promotions and Floyd Mayweather. He does a good job of bringing all this to the table. I also want to bring Mr. Terry Blackburn. Where's Mr. Terry Blackburn? Right over here, Terry Blackburn to the table. You guys know who you're working with. Terry Blackburn. He's a senior at Fisk University, historically black college university, and has done an outstanding job just supporting all the various operations and processes and procedures we need to do. So again, we also want to shout out Mr. Otis Carter, who's enjoying his anniversary with his wife, 10 years, so he couldn't make it, but he's a part of Team USA Nashville. And it was because Coach Walker introduced this opportunity to us, and we wanted to make sure that we put our best foot forward to not only show the kids as possible, but also to make sure that you guys have the greatest experience here in Nashville, Tennessee. So without further ado, we want to bring, at least from a Tennessee and Nashville perspective, the godfather of kickboxing, K1, mixed martial arts to the table, Coach Kevin Walker. Please come up
here. Welcome to Nashville, everyone. It's good to be around family and friends. This is something I've been thinking about for a very long time. I love martial arts. I grew up Saturday mornings running to the TV, watching Kung Fu theater, all that, learning no matter how, how crazy powerful the villain was, at the end you were going to win, and, all that stuff. So I grew up as a martial arts kid, that mindset all the time, but I never had an opportunity to practice. So when I did, it just caught on like wildfire, and I wanted to share it with everyone. And I'm really lucky to be in such great company as a coaching family, and people who know me a lot will be like, he always wants you to call him Coach Walker. It's kind of like when you get that doctorate. It's like, call me doctor. I did a lot to deserve that. And all of us who are coaches know exactly what we have to do it. And we don't get enough thanks. And I just want to say thank every single last one of you, because we deserve it. We deserve it. And on the tongues of our students, it should be precious to call someone a coach, because we love them dearly. They don't know exactly how much we sacrifice for them. They don't have a clue. We've sacrificed our time and our money and our relationships and all types of stuff in sleep, right? So I say that to say thank you. Welcome to Nashville, for making this dream come true from some little city kid who couldn't see beyond the bricks until I found a kindred spirit in Rob Zabilski. And of course, I used my, have to pay attention to me sometimes card, Amari Boyd. And I introduced myself to Rob, and we had a great conversation, and I was just telling him about all these things I wanted to do, and I know he was looking at me like, what is your name, son? But he knew oh, Amari, okay, I got you. And we had an opportunity for him to come and visit, and we talked, and we shared stories about our childhood, and I said, that's my type of guy.
Welcome to one of the best cities in the world, Nashville, Tennessee.
All right.
I don't know how much you know about Nashville, but Nashville is part of Davidson County. Davidson County is made out of 34 council districts. I'm the councilwoman for District 2, the absolutely best district. And I feel like very at home because, you know, I took a kickboxing class at the Y. But we all know that 2020 was a really bad year, and, you know, folks that make their living on posting events like this, you know, weren't able to do that last year. So you choosing Nashville, choosing District 2 is really a boost to our economy. It's a boost to our morale. So we really appreciate you being here, and I hope that you have an excellent tournament. And again, welcome.
Thank you.